Hey, welcome back to another episode of I'm Not a Scout, and today we're going to go ahead and go with back-to-back edges. So last time we did Ruben Bain from Miami, and today we're going with David Bailey from Texas Tech. And if you just so happen to enjoy these videos, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all the call to action stuff so, I can keep making these videos and we can build ourselves a little community. I always have to preface these film looks with, letting you all know, I'm not a scout, I'm not a coach, I'm not a GM or anything. So my opinion means nothing, but I'm here to entertain and I really like football. So, I don't know all the technical jargon, but I can see. And let me go ahead and tell you, David Bailey, relentless. So the first thing you really need to know about David Bailey is just that he's just has a complete pass rush toolbox. I mean, he can get around, he can rip, he can spin, he can swim, he could do literally every pass rush move you could think of. And that was him lined up here. This is actually him at against Syracuse while he's at Stanford. And basically, he's just going to get around the corner here and just use his hands, get around, and cause a sack fumble. I mean, that was so beautiful, so quick. He got around so fast. I mean, I don't even know what they could have done to stop him. Nothing. He was getting there. He was getting there. But I really like that move. He does this quite often. So I'm going to show you some more examples. So another example of just his pass rush tool set. Here he is lined up. This is actually, now he's at Texas Tech. They're going against Utah in this game, and he's actually going against one of the better, tackles in college against Fano on this play. I mean, all game of this game, he was actually getting, most of the time blocked up. The tackles at, Utah were really good, but he's relentless. So it's just not going to work all game. And he just gets off a great spin move this time and flushes the quarterback out. And I just feel like, the thing is, he's just relentless. He's going to keep coming. He's going to keep coming. So you got to be ready for every move. That spin move was so fast. I mean, he actually tried the spin move several times throughout the game. It didn't work. But this time he just finds the right rhythm and makes his move. Yeah. Beautiful. Forces a bad pass into an interception. And then the next thing about him is, everybody knows he's a great pass rusher. So, he's accustomed to seeing chips and double teams and all kinds of stuff. So, if you think that that's going to affect him too much, you got another thing coming. It barely slows him down. On this play, he's lined up against Arizona State. Really good game, actually. But, they try to get one off on him a little bit here, chip there, gets a spin move, and death. What do you do with that? I don't know. I actually have no idea what you do with that, but he's just accustomed to seeing double teams and chips. So honestly, you're going to have to find out a different way to do it. You're going to need a different way. It's not going to work. Now, I know on that last play, I talked about how, he's accustomed to seeing, the double teams and the chips and all those things. He's lined up here against Oregon. I don't know how you stop him, but I'm pretty sure just like not getting a hand on him at all is not going to work. So, but that speed, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you. He's just so fast off the get. The get off was incredible there. Get off was incredible. Tackle really had no time to really get to him. And it was just a beeline to the quarterback. Nice, easy sack. His pass rushes, man, they're just really good. He's very difficult to deal with for these tackles. So I talked about his pass rush ability. As you can see, it's pretty extensive. I mean, he's gonna be a ready-made pass rusher from day one. But I like to just show you like a couple other things. Like, as long as he can keep this motor that he does on plays like this, it'll get him into good situations where he'll make plays just by being around. And so on this play, he's going to actually chase a screen from the other side of the field. And get the guy down. The people, your guys weren't actually tackling that dude, but you have to make sure. They might have got him, but you don't know. He might have ran out of there. So I just like that he just kept playing, stayed in the play, and just got over there. I kind of showed something similar when I did my Caleb Downs review. Just keep going, even if you're not like the play isn't over yet until the whistle blows. Go all the way until the whistle, and I appreciate that. So another thing I want to show you is that he has ability in the run game. This might be actually kind of foreshadowing something I'm going to talk about later in the the run game defense, but he has ability in this, so I know he can do it. So he's right there. I showed you him. What he's going to do is shed the tackle really quickly here. Sheds real quick and actually make a play in the backfield. So he has run game defense ability. He doesn't show it all the time, but that's in the meh. I'm not going to get to that yet. But on this play, he did his work, and he did it really well. So that's him here. Yeah, he's good. You're gonna see the shed real quick. Get to the runner. I mean, he has ability there. He can do it. He actually can make some plays in the run game, and I just need to see it a little bit more consistently. Now, just kind of building on that last play I showed you in the run game. Here's another run game play. He's gonna be stout. He's gonna be stout in the run. He's gonna set the edge really well. He's going to actually try to make a quick move off the line of scrimmage to get around, but it doesn't really work. But he just stays strong, stays with the play, and actually ends up making a decent play in the run game. And I feel like he can do that. If he can do that in the NFL like this, yeah, that'll keep you on the field all the time. That'll keep you on the field. No, the defensive coordinator can never take you off. You can just be on the field all the time and always make plays. So yeah, just do that. Be that. So yeah, the flaw in him is going to be this run defense. He doesn't, to me, in my opinion, play very stout. So he doesn't really set edges, that great. So this is him lined up against Fano again. He kind of just gets moved. The strength, it's not strengthening in the run game. He has strength. He doesn't really use it in this scenario. So yeah, this is a run. He's gonna get a little. I mean, he's gonna get a little bit of push from someone else, but mostly he just got rocked out the way. Now, granted, he's getting against some of the best tackles in college when he plays against Utah, right? But you're gonna be playing strong dudes in the NFL. They're all gonna be able to do this mostly. So you gotta make it more of a fight than that. You can't just get pushed out the way. I need to see more. I need to see better from him. Now, you might say, well, why'd you show him doing so well in the run game in those other two plays? Now, those are like literally the two plays. I'm not gonna... So most of the time, I see him, he's getting, in the run game, he's going to get pushed out the way. Most of the time. So I was just showing those to show that I think he has the ability to do better in the run game. This play is going to be one where he just misses a tackle. I mean, I need him. He fights through a couple, people, but he just misses the tackle, and it basically gets them a touchdown. He's the only defender in the way. He's going to have to make the play. So he's going to get engaged here, but he has to make this tackle. He gets engaged twice, but he got to make the tackle. It kind of jittered there a little bit. I wonder if I can get it to not do that. Yeah. What is that? No. I need more. I need more consistency in the run game. If he can give me more consistency in the run game, he can be on the field every down. But until then, he's going to only be a pass rush or a pass down player. He'll be a great pass down player, but you kind of want to get your best players, on the field all the time. So, that's a wrap on David Bailey. That's him in a nutshell. He's 6'3", 250 pounds. So, he'll be good, edge player size wise. He's not overmatched. He has serious pass rush ability, spin moves, dips and rips, quick get offs off the snap. He has a multitude of ways he can win. He's shown he can beat the best tackles in college. And he's still able to get good rushes in on him. So, you know, his athleticism is really good. Has quickness and speed to close on runners, even from the opposite side of the field. Showed that a little bit. He can win with power and his bull rush when he's pass rushing. They're long enough. His arms are long enough to just gain control of blockers. I expect he should test well at the pro day or combine, wherever he wants to work out. It's just not many things he can't do when it comes to rushing the passer. He's ready made for that role. He's seen double teams, chips, you know, all kinds of stuff. He still is able to be effective. Now, in that run game, he has some work to do. He can be pushed around because he kind of doesn't really try to stand in there and, you know, set edges and take on the blocks. So in this way, she can be pushed or moved out of the hole. You know, that's not good. His best attempt at it really is just, you know, if you're not really going to take on the blockers or, you know, trying to decrease the space for the runners, you just got to make a try to win quick, like, you know, pass rush moves, shed the blockers quick, and then, you know, do that. And he did that in the Oregon game, and it made a world of difference in his ability to be a part of run game defense. And he made several stops doing that in that game. So it's not something I would recommend all the time, you know, for your edge to do, but I mean, it's better than just standing there and getting blocked into oblivion, you know. So if he can master, you know, just shedding blocks in the run game and just, you know, do that, since he's not going to take on the blockers, you know, he could be special. He needs to unlock that part of his game, but, you know, right now he's an elite pass down guy. I don't know if I could play him every down confidently, though, with that run game defense. But, you know, that's it. And that's a wrap for David Bailey. I'll be back for the next one in a little bit. So just go ahead and comment, you know, like, subscribe, do all that call to action stuff. We'll be back with another I'm Not a Scout, but remember, these opinions are just my own. All right. So next we'll get to somebody else, and I'll tell you when we get there. Ciao.